me and my best friend became best friends. So when I moved to a new school, I had no idea where all my classes were. Like, I have no sense of direction, and I still don't. And there was a girl in my class who had all the same lessons as me, so I just followed her. But when class ended, she always packed her books so quickly, so I had to rush, and it was stressful. She left the classroom really quickly, so I had to run and catch up to her. I was kind of just trailing behind her. I know it sounds so weird and stupid, but yeah, that's what I did, because she had the same lessons as me, and I was like, oh, well, I might as well just follow her. And then gradually we started talking, and now we are best friends. So I guess you could say I was her stalker or her follower. I don't know. I must have been so weird and scary to her. She was probably thinking, why is this girl following me? Can you get away from me? You know, one of those really annoying teachers that when they ask the class a question and 10 other people have their hands up, but they just have to choose you. And it turns out you haven't actually been paying any attention to the lesson, so you have no clue what the hell the answer is and just end up embarrassing yourself by either saying a completely wrong answer or just saying, I don't know, which also makes the teacher hate you even more than they already do. So now you have no chance on passing any tests marked by them. No? Just me? Okay. Here's a short story which happened to me years ago. I was in the mall with my mom. We were shopping for clothes. I was small, okay? And when we were going up the escalators, I let go of my mom's hand. Then, when I held her hand again, it was not my mom. She just happened to have the same coat as my mom. Then I had to run in embarrassment and pray to God that I never see her again. It is so annoying when you're just talking to your friend about something actually related to something in class, and your teacher just comes up to you staring and says petty stuff like, I'll wait. Okay, thanks, I guess. That would be great, to be honest. Or, oh my god, when they pull out the keep talking, it's fine, you don't have to listen to my lesson. Nobody's stopping you from leaving my class. Literally stop. Firstly, the law is stopping me from leaving the class. Secondly, I would listen if you weren't reading off the board the whole time just because you don't understand the topic too. Either learn and understand the stuff you're teaching, or stop complaining. Why do teachers literally want us to wet ourselves on our seats? Like when you're really desperate to go to the bathroom and you ask the teacher, please can I go to the bathroom? You always get the most judgmental comments from them. Like, no, you just had lunch, you should have gone then. Well, Mr. James, I didn't need it then. It's not like I can control my bladder. Come on, you're literally a biology teacher. Or, oh my god, the guilt tripping. Come on, we've literally only got 15 minutes left. You can wait. Okay then, I will literally pee on this chair in the next 15 minutes. So, don't blame me. It is so annoying when you're just talking to your friend about something actually related to something in class, and your teacher just comes up to you staring and says petty stuff like, I'll wait. Okay, thanks, I guess. That would be great, to be honest. Or, oh my god, when they pull out the keep talking, it's fine, you don't have to listen to my lesson. Nobody's stopping you from leaving my class. Literally stop. Firstly, the law is stopping me from leaving the class. Secondly, I would listen if you weren't reading off the board the whole time just because you don't understand the topic too. Either learn and understand the stuff you're teaching, or stop complaining.
Okay, so explain to me why it is so hard to start a freaking conversation. All my friends would just be sitting there and we'd all be talking. Well, I wouldn't be talking. I'd just be listening and try to talk back and answering the questions, or talking about oh yeah, that's such a great idea. Yeah, love it. And so then there's nothing to talk about. And then what if they all look at you and Miss Girl, don't look at me because I got nothing to say. My life is literally not interesting whatsoever.
Parents and teachers need to understand that speaking our own opinions isn't talking back. For example, my teacher, Mrs. Brown, was literally shouting to my friend, you have to do the homework. I don't care that you've been really busy with your grandfather's funeral. I expect it to be finished tomorrow morning. Which is very unreasonable, so my friend replied back saying, but I spent my whole weekend at my grandma's too. No buts. That is rude. Have you not been told that talking back is rude? Huh? What? The whole point of a conversation is to talk. Surely you should know that by now. Adults are just the most confusing things ever.
When we were kids, like when we were younger, did you guys ever pass by someone that was smoking like on the sidewalk? And when you were passing by them, you started coughing to make them stop because smoking is not good for you. So you just tried guilt tripping them into stop smoking so that they'd feel bad. I don't know why I always did that when I was younger. I just wanted them to stop smoking. I don't know why I cared so much. Sometimes I do that still. Are you guys ever reading a book and you're like 10 pages in, but in the middle of the book, you realize that like you weren't paying attention or actually reading it the whole entire time? Like you are reading through the pages and stuff, but like you weren't paying attention. Like it happens to me a lot. Sometimes I just zone out while I'm reading and none of the information I have just read actually got into my brain. So I have to reread everything all over again. Does this happen for you guys too? Let me know in the comments. I don't know if this is only me, but every time I have a sleepover at my family, cousins, friends, anyone's house, I just can't fall asleep. Like I just struggle to fall asleep. It takes me like 300 years just to finally fall asleep. I don't know if this is just me. Guys, I hate this school rule so much. Like I don't understand why it exists. Well, okay, the rule is hoodies, bro. Why can't we wear our hoodies up in class? That's my question. Like, it's just a hood. You still know what I look like. You still can see my face. They act like I'm gonna do something. Like, they act like I'm a horrible person if I wear my hood up in class. Like, what did I do? It's just a hoodie. I don't know if it was only me, but when I was a kid, I always made like these potions of, like sand and like dirt or like whatever, quote unquote potions, and I just gave it to like my family, but they never actually ate it. I just gave it to them because I just thought it was edible and I just gave it to them to eat.